Welcome to Friday Rage, and we are here seeing Orion Argyris, brother of tag team and tryhard champion Gage Argyris, versus Doorman, who won an amazing triple threat match last week against Shane Everett and primetime Jerry Stewart. I don't think Orion is planning on taking any prisoners. Clubbing fists galore in this matchup. What a clothesline! That over the rope clothesline, just going straight for that neck and face of Doorman. He's definitely making sure he can get that quick victory, but I don't think that's even possible. Doorman putting up a little bit of a fight. Elbow drop from Orion. Doorman with a punch of his own has him up. Scoop slam. He's waiting for it. And what a move that was. When arm drag, elbow drop following right after. Orion fighting back, has him on the shoulders. That running Samoan drop. 2, 3. Did not even need a finisher. Orion definitely flexing his dominance there. The Silver Wolf's brother has won this match. Doorman may have won that amazing triple threat match this week, but today he was fed to Orion and has been consumed. Athena Dawn coming off her win over Olive Branch on Fight Night versus the CJCW Women's Champion, Asher Crimson, wife of Evan Crimson. Thrown into the rope, into the corner. Asher doing a lot of fake outs. Finally ending it with a kick. Asher needs to stop wasting energy. It will not help her in the long run, as was just pointed out by that jawbreaker. Pull back elbow from Athena Dawn. Seems like Asher doesn't really care. Has her up for a power bomb. The buckle bomb was hit. That kitchen sink knee right into the gut of Asher Crimson. If Athena Dawn wins, that might grant her, oh my gosh, jawbreaker. Might grant her a chance to become a CJCW Women's Champion down the road. Neck breaker from Athena. Crimson not doing so hot now, getting those repeated elbows to the shoulder. Even after catching a kick, gets hit with an enziguri. Asher Crimson might have met her match. What an enziguri. Some step kicks to make it look good. Very unique neck breaker. Asher Crimson getting hit by one of the strongest looking spinebutters I've ever seen. One. Asher Crimson still in this. Go to sleep from Athena. 1, 2, 3. Athena Dawn has beaten the CJCW Women's Champion. But does that mean she will get an opportunity at this belt come Sunburn? We will just have to wait and see. What an insane match. Everyone cheering her on. The crowd cheering her, chanting her name. She is very satisfied with this win, as she should. Asher Crimson has been relatively unbeatable, being the first person to beat Asher Crimson on ring. Here is the tag team champion, Rowan Leone versus Jake Nico. One half of tag teams, the Pack and the 1% respectively. Back elbow from Rowan Leone. Hitting that elbow drop under the upper back. Russian leg sweep from Jake Nico. The massive chops across the chest of Rowan Leone. Jake Nico definitely trying to get that early advantage. Is not working well for him. Trip up from Rowan Leone. Rowan Leone might be setting up for a submission hold. No. He's just going to set up more pain, using that for a face buster maneuver. Rowan Leone with a running bulldog. He's still not done. One German suplex. 2 German suplex. And 3 German suplexes. 1, 2, 3. Rowan Leone beats Jake Nico. What a match. It was short but sweet. Rowan Leone holding a hand. There's a small bit of sportsmanship between these two teams. Jake Nico probably not really having much of a choice, as he just did not pull over well. Paul Phillips coming down to the ringside. He wants a close-up view, a safe close-up view of his opponent. And here we go, Metalhead versus Weeaboo Willis. Weeaboo Willis beating Stephen Joseph Ray. Ow, what a slam. What a suplex on Weeaboo Willis. Weeaboo Willis defeating Stephen Joseph Ray on crossover. And Metalhead, along with his partner, the Viking, losing against the Pack on Monday. Let's just see if Weeaboo Willis continues this short-term winning streak. Let's see if Metalhead changes his future and actually shows Paul Phillips why he is a threat to be reckoned with. Slammed down onto the mat. Ripcord clothesline for good measure. Weeaboo switching it around. Hits that hot shot across the ropes. Punch, punch, clothesline with an elbow drop to spice it up, and a headbutt from Metalhead, ending whatever momentum Weeaboo Willis was gaining. And now just torturing him outside the ring. Weeaboo Willis does not care, elbowing the knee. Weeaboo Willis getting the crowd to almost laugh at Metalhead. Metalhead's not taking that too kindly. Has him on the shoulders. And what a cutter. That airplane cutter definitely rocking the body of Weeaboo Willis. And now elbow drop, 2 elbow drops. And now a jumping elbow drop. Weeaboo Willis is very much dazed, but still fights off a fist. Throws him away. Throws him into the corner. Weeaboo Willis with a stomp on the throat, just trying to wear him down. Metalhead still going relatively strong, taking those punches with little to no consequence. Flying forearm right into the corner. Weeaboo Willis chucked over the rope. Now powerbomb on the floor. I don't even think that Metalhead is actually using this match to beat Weeaboo Willis. I think he's using this match just to show Paul Phillips the amount of carnage that he can ensue. Now they're back in the ring. And headbang. Rope break. Metalhead not paying attention to where the ropes were. That is definitely good information for Paul Phillips. Doesn't matter though, Weeaboo Willis could not get any momentum. Having his head crushed, blood pressure rising, 2, 3. Metalhead is the winner of the match. And he's looking right at Paul Phillips. Metalhead cheering with the crowd, though it seems like some of them might be booing him. Metalhead does not care at this point. He is just ready for a monumental victory at Sunburn. Now the main event, Viking versus his opponent at Sunburn, Mike Harris. The Viking wanted another close look at who his opponent's going to be at Sunburn, and Mike Harris excited to share, but that may have been a mistake. The Viking very dominant today. Probably very angry at his loss on fight night against the Pack. Plus, he can't be shown up by his tag team partner, who had a victory over Weeaboo Willis that we just saw. So now, let's see who wins. One half of God Tier or one half of Sons of War. Mike Harris doesn't seem to care too much. Goes for a wondrous shoulder check. We're gonna go for a shoulder suplex now. Strong kick to the gut. Seems like Mike Harris is realizing you have to be just as brutal to beat the Viking. Inverted vertical suplex. That lifted slam. Headbutt from the Viking. I think he was going for a diving headbutt as well. Did not go as planned. Does not matter. Another lifted slam from Mike Harris. Mike Harris showing his strength this time rather than his skill. Viking with some rapid punches. Mike Harris honestly does not seem to care too much, throwing the Viking into the ropes and hits with a very slow but powerful back body drop, and now just repeated punches to the face. Double leg takedown from the Viking. And a step to the gut. Both arms captured and a belly-to-belly suplex. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Viking with Thor's hammer. 1, 2, 3. The Viking wins the main event. Now, we are still 2 weeks out from Sunburn. What can change to make Mike Harris become this next CJCW champion? Metalhead versus Paul Phillips. This is becoming quite the card, and I cannot wait to see what happens at Sunburn. But we still got 1 more week to go. Have an awesome day. Viking looking up for some camaraderie. Mike Harris not accepting the sportsmanship. Have an awesome day and a good night.